Yeah. Yeah. That's what you are.
Good morning, UUMAN. My name is Valeria Camaño, and I'm a member of this congregation and your worship associate today. On behalf of Reverend Dave Dunn, Director of Religious Exploration Lexi Brown, our music director Alex Peach, the greeters, and the technical team that are making today's live stream possible, I would like to welcome you to the Unitarian Universalist Metro Atlanta North congregation, which we lovingly call UUMAN. UUMAN is a liberal faith community with the mission to nurture our spirit, strive for justice, and transform the world. No matter who you are, who you love, or where you are on your spiritual journey, all are welcome here. Welcome to all that are joining us remotely. For any visitors who are here with us for the first time, and if you are comfortable doing so, would you please stand and tell us your name and where you are from so that we can get to know you better. Are there any visitors on my right? Hi. Good morning.
I'm a member here, but I'd like to introduce my mother, Romaine, who is visiting from Ohio.
Oh, welcome.
My name is Mama Stewart, and I'm in Roswell, and I'm here visiting today to support our
Welcome. Awesome, welcome.
I'm Lisa Springs. I'm here representing Global Community Group. I go to Zion Eastern Baptist Church.
Awesome, welcome. Are there any new visitors on the other side? I just got out of traffic, man, I'm tired. Welcome back, yeah.
I'm Carly. I just moved from Florida a year ago, so I'm finally settled and excited to be here and grateful to meet all of you today.
Hi, nice to meet you, welcome.
Hi, my name is Tim Philbin, and Brent had to play rock, paper, scissors, and now lost. I'm Tim, and this is Miranda with Marietta, and we're visiting here via Kelly.
Welcome. Awesome. welcome to all our new visitors. We're so happy to have you. Today is the first day of the new fall schedule, so a few quick reminders. All ages are invited to worship together in the sanctuary to begin our service, and then after the Wondering Time story, children will be invited to exit to the fellowship hall, which will be out there, for a kids' community activity in the fellowship hall. Anyone who wants to go with them as well is more than welcome. We have several adult enrichment offerings during second hour. They are listed in your order of worship, along with the youth RE schedule and some upcoming UUMAN events. We will have a Playscape ribbon cutting and grand opening ceremony immediately after the service, prior to coffee and conversation. Please join us at the Playscape to celebrate this monumental achievement. After the ceremony, the children can stay in Discovery Cottage for RE. We are also celebrating the retirement of Givelify and welcoming our new online giving platform, Breeze Online Giving. If you have already signed up for Breeze Online Giving, thank you. After the Playscape ribbon cutting ceremony, please stop by the table in the fellowship hall for a celebration treat. If you haven't signed up yet, we're here to help you get started and offer you a celebration treat as well. This coming Saturday night, Common Grounds Coffee House presents Songwriters in the Round with 3 experienced and seasoned singer-songwriters and recording artists. Doors open at 7 p.m. and the show begins at 7:30. Visit the UUMAN website for more information. Now let us greet each other in the hand of friendship.
Good morning. Good morning. Doesn't it feel different today? I'm not talking about this cafe arrangement. I'm not. It's only the second time I've done this kind of arrangement here in 8 years, but I just found out last week that you actually did it like 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I apologize. Next week, it'll be normal, okay? For at least another 2 weeks. But despite the arrangement, doesn't it feel a bit different today? Do you feel the buzz? Everybody's talking about it. You know what I'm talking about. The new name tags. Yes, we have brand new name tags that are easier to read or possible to read. And yes. They have Care Circle identifiers on them, and we have stickers in the foyer for you to add your pronouns or other identifiers if you wish. And I'd like to offer a special thank you for our administrator, Susie, for printing them, and for Donna Guile, Laura Keck, Mark and Jane Sewell, and Rosie Pop for actually assembling them all. I guess Saturday or Friday they did that. Now, still, many remain to be printed, so if you can't find yours out there, we will get them printed shortly. If you're not sure if you're going to get one, there's a list. You can see Rosie outside, and she'll put your name on the list to get yours printed. This morning's call to worship is by Joseph Cherry. He writes, "If we ever have any hope of transforming the world and changing ourselves, we must be bold enough to step into our discomfort, brave enough to be clumsy there, and loving enough to forgive ourselves and others. May we, as a people of faith, be granted the strength to be so bold, so loving. And now let us light our chalice together."
The chalice lighting words are, "This chalice is lit for you," by Tara Humphreys. Whether you are from the south, the east, the north, or the west, whether you were born into this faith, found it, or it found you, whether you feel at home or are still trying to find your place, whether you believe in God, are open to mystery, or still have no idea, whether you are unemployed, underemployed, cobbling things together, overworking, or in school, whether you are holding anxiety, grief, confusion, anger, hope, restlessness, or deep peace, Unitarian Universalism has a place for you. It is right here, and this chalice is lit for you. And now if you could turn to the opening hymn in your books, number 1015, "I Know I Can." Alex will play through once, and then we will join together.
Invite the children of any age to the front for our Wondering Time story, read by Chris Peterson.
Does anybody else want to come so you can see the pictures? No? All right. Okay, so do any of you know who Kristen Bell is? You don't? I'm going to let you in on a secret. Kristen Bell is actually Princess Anna from Frozen. So she wrote a book with Benjamin Hart called "The World Needs More Purple People." Think we're going to paint ourselves purple? Ta-da! Follow my guide to becoming a purple person. How to be a purple person by Penny. Now, you may be asking yourself, why in the world would I want to be purple? It's a question. Purple is a magic color made when red and blue work together. I think all the best things in the world are purple. But you're probably wondering, what does that have to do with people? Wow, you're a genius. Because you're already on your way to becoming a purple person. You want to know why? Step 1, ask really great questions. My dad says purple people ask great questions. Questions about everything, even questions about questions. Hey, Dad, how far away is outer space? Have you ever met a dolphin? How many dolphins live in outer space? Purple questions are the kind that help you learn something really big about the world or something really small about another person. How tall is the world's tallest rainbow? What's your bear's name? Charlie. Dad says the more purple questions you ask, the more purple you become. How many do you think there are? He also says I can only ask him 20 questions about space dolphins per day. Step 2, laugh a lot. My grandma says purple people laugh a lot. We are always laughing together. I mean, like snot out of our nose laughing. There's green stuff coming out of their nose. We laugh at books. We laugh at jokes. How do you make a tissue dance? You put a little boogie in it. We laugh at donkey dances and hairy elephant knees. And we especially laugh at Grandpa's funny noises. Snort not. Yeah. Purple laughing helps us remember that things we share and forget what we thought made us different. And it's almost impossible to be angry when you are laughing. Try it, I dare you. Grandma says the more purple laughing you do, the more purple you become. She also says Grandpa's noises are her favorite funny noises in the whole wide world. Step 3, use your voice. And don't lose your voice. My mom says purple people use their voice and don't lose their voice. She encourages my voice to sing. My dad is the one with the hairy chest who loves me more than all the rest. To give good ideas, let's wear monster costumes to school. And to share my opinions, I personally feel like we shouldn't have to eat Brussels sprouts because they smell like sweaty socks. I agree. Sometimes people lose their voice, and that's okay, it happens. A purple voice helps someone who is having trouble finding their own voice. Purple people don't just speak up, they also listen. Maybe you could tell them you don't like it when they call you that name. Want me to help you tell them? Mom says the more you use your purple voice, the more purple you become. Mom, can you help me with my play? Sorry, I got sideways. She also says she heard my opinion on Brussels sprouts, but I still have to eat them. I'm gonna work on better argument. Step 4, work hard, super duper hard. My grandpa says purple people know how to dig in and get stuff done. He and I like to work hard while we build things, and while we learn things, and while we grow things. Purple work is the kind of work that is done together to change something that needs changing. What do we want? More playgrounds. When do we want them? Now! There's a playscape outside. Fix something that needs fixing, or help someone who needs helping. Grandpa says the more purple work you do, the more purple you become. He also says no purple work has ever been done while sitting on your backside sipping strawberry lemonade. Okay, you're ready for the last step. Are you ready? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Are you really ready? Yes. Okay, drum roll, please. Step 5, paint yourself purple. Just kidding. That's not the way to become a purple person. Actually, being a purple person has nothing to do with what you look like. My teacher says purple people look all sorts of ways. There are big and small, old and young. Some wear cool coats, some wear shorts with lots of pockets, and some wear funny hats. She says some purple people feel blue sometimes and red other times, and some purple people even have green hair. Step 5, just be the real you. Like my teacher always says, purple people come in every color you can dream up and every size you can think of. The only way to be purple is to just be you, because you're the only you we've got. So these are my surefire steps to turning into a purple person. Hey, wait a minute. You ask really great questions, you laugh a lot, you use your voice all the time, you are a really hard worker, and you are totally you. Well, I'll be a llama's mama. You've always been beautifully purple this whole time. I sure am glad you're a purple person. Llama says, Mama. Because the world needs more purple people just like you. The end.
Now is the time in the service where the love binds us together is spoken out loud. Within the loving community of this congregation, we take time to share with one another our joys and sorrows. If you are so moved, please feel free to come forward, drop a pebble in the bowl, and express a joy or sorrow that you may have. For those of you attending via our live stream, if you have a joy or sorrow that you would like to share this morning, please type it in the chat.
Hello? Oh. There we go. I'm Meredith McCaskey. I'm a member here. I have two pebbles. One is a pebble of joy for the UUMAN Bookworms Book Club. We met on Friday. It was our 4th meeting, and we had about 4 times as many people as we did on the first meeting. And thank you, Kelly Callan, for hosting it. It was a wonderful evening, and if any of you are readers and are interested in joining, then come see me, and I will add you to the book list. And my other pebble is a pebble of joy/hope. This week I applied for grad school at KSU, so hopefully I will get accepted.
Careful, watch your step.
I'm Eli Lansdowne, and my sorrow is that yesterday I lost a $500 card binder, and that my joy is that I'm going to a birthday party today.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Philippi, a member of this congregation. I have a joy today, though she didn't stand up when visitors were announced. My very good friend Hillary is here visiting me from Tallahassee, and she was my roommate in college, so don't try to ask her about stories. She's not going to tell you. Yay, Hillary's here.
I'm Kelly Callan. I'm a member of the congregation, and this is a stone of sorrow for Carolina Friedman, whose mother passed away last week in Argentina. So, beloved member of our community, Carolina. So we'll put that in for Carolina's mother. And I want to pour this whole thing in here, but I won't. I'll just do a handful. This is for the many volunteers and all of you who supported those volunteers with time, talent, and treasure for what we are about to see after this service. So I'll put a handful in.
Hi, I'm Bruce Langston, and this is about my mother, who will be 98 in 2 months, and see if I can get through this. I was reminded of her when I heard the Purple People story because she's a purple person. She fixes things that need fixing. She helps people who need helping. She speaks out, and she encouraged her 11 children to do so too. And there's no sad ending to this story. I'm just trying to get through it. She's in an assisted living down in Fort Myers, Florida, and during the Olympics, and in the lead up to the Olympics, they sponsored an Olympics for the residents where she lives. And of the, I don't know how many people, 90, 100, 200 that lived there, there were 12 who decided to participate in the Olympics, including my mother, who walks with a walker, can't see very well, doesn't hear very well anymore, but she was so committed to rolling, it was hand billiards, rolling the billiard balls across the table into the hole. And I'm forgetting what there were a couple of other things she did, and she practiced and practiced and thought she was doing so well, and she didn't win anything. But she tried, and she just lives her life so well and so purplish. And just to Mom.
I'm Dwana. Much of my adult life I've spent studying, working in my brain, and I just turned 70. And I'm going camping with my brothers and their friend and my grandsons, and I am going to go fishing. My brother is going to bring me a thing called a swim jig. It's a flatworm paddle, tail minnow, 3 inches, plus a hairy big hook, and you can jump it on the bottom of the river. And I don't care if I catch a fish. I'm going to be with my brother.
In the live stream, Tanya Romning says it's a memory of sorrow. Yesterday was the 13th anniversary of Steve Romney's passing, always missed. I will also drop one final pebble for all those joys and sorrows too tender to escape our hearts. Our 50/50 partner for the month of August is Groveway Community Group. Groveway is a nonprofit organization committed to providing assistance to the elderly and youth throughout the community, encouraging the preservation of community values, promoting good citizenship, and encouraging participation in the affairs and issues of the community in Roswell since 1943. We have Gail Bonahan McCoy with us today to tell us a little bit more about Groveway. Gail is a native Roswell resident dedicated to uplifting and enhancement of a community. She has been an active member of the Groveway Community Group for 50 years, serving as president and executive director for 32 of those, and a lifelong member of Zion Missionary Baptist Church. Gail's passion is helping others where and whenever possible. Welcome, Ms. Gail Bonahan McCoy.
Good morning. Last year I spoke and the crowd was much smaller, so now I'm a little nervous because there's so many people here. But Pastor Dan, since he's been on sabbatical for several months, he told me I could do at least 10 minutes, you know, to make up for the time lost that he hadn't been here. Joke. But I will say that I did enjoy the purple story because Groveway's colors are purple and gold. And so we do a lot of purple things. And so maybe we can say Groveway is a purple community where we reach out and help others in so many different ways. Our latest task, let me tell you a part of what your money has and your volunteerism has given to Groveway. We've had a clothes giveaway where others have come and taken away several items. And we just don't give clothes, we give new clothes too. And there's been from furniture to air fryers to table and chairs, paintings, comforters, whatever. But the most thing that got to me one day was this lady came and we had bras. And people think, y'all give away bras? But this lady saw 3 bras on a rack that was slightly used, and us that wear them, the wide strap as we get older, they feel real comfortable. And so she said, can I have one of those? I said, take them all. She said, you sure? And I said, yes. And she said, well, what if somebody else wants one? I said, and what if don't nobody come by here and want to take it? But from that day on, when she would come, when we would have them, she always brought something in return. And she said that meant so much to her, and she would always remember Groveway. So it's the little things that you do mean so much to others, while we take it for granted, because we can go in the store, some of us can, some of us can't, and some people don't acknowledge that they can't go into the store and buy certain things. And so we've done that, and we've given 3 scholarships to students last year that attended college. And of course, we had our Black History program last year. And the other thing that we do on a quarterly basis, we send devotional books to those that are sick and shut in. And it's not just members, it's people that are in the community that we send them to. So believe it or not, those books are costly. We did Telling Our Story of the 2 churches in Roswell, Pleasant Hill being the oldest Black church in Roswell, Baptist Church, and Zion being the second. So we did Telling Our Story. And also our newest project is we are trying to help assist those that that are in Roswell Housing Authority. We went to City Council, and thank you to those that came from UNUM to help support the Roswell tenants, Roswell Housing Authority tenants, but the work is still there because some of you might not even know that there is a housing authority in Roswell. And if you would see the pictures of the mold, the walls and the ceilings coming down, and some of those people are dealing with the black mold in the apartments. And it's right here in the heart of Roswell. So it seems like they can't get together as to who is responsible for these apartments going down like they are. And so my take was at City Council was, it's on your watch if somebody dies from mold or somebody's child or some older person, because a lot of them are going back and forth to the hospital, having to get treatments for asthma and other respiratory conditions. And we are also taking on, I should say we're not taking on, but we have been a part of the Pleasant Hill Historic Cemetery that's in the heart of Roswell. Right now, we're trying to figure out actually who owns the property. We have been helping the Roswell Historical Society maintain it for a while, but now we feel like somebody needs to take ownership so it can be an ongoing thing. And we have partnered with the Unum Church for voters registration for this year, trying to get those people that are not registered to vote. And I hear that there's an awesome price that you can pay if you work at the polls, if you just want to do short term. And also we're getting ready for our second annual golf tournament, which will be August the 26th. So if you know anybody play golf, please go on the website and register. That's my commercial. And we partnered with Zion Missionary Baptist Church for a community food truck, where people in the neighborhood, wherever, came out, and we gave clothes and provided food from the food truck. So that was an awesome thing. And also we have partnered with the Presbyterian Church in doing some of these ventures as well. And I just want to say also that the Unum Church has been very supportive of Growway. Shelley is one of our members, and y'all probably already know how much she does. I mean, when she gets going, and I say, okay, Shelley, I'm an octopus this week. Can we just slow down a little bit? I don't want to take on nothing else. But Gail, just listen to me. And I'm like, I can listen, but I'm sure I'm not going to take it on right now. See me after this golf tournament, and then I might be able to do something about it. But Shelley is awesome, and I do appreciate all of those that from the Unum community that donates monthly on a regular basis to support Growaway's mission if we can help somebody. And it's always somebody that you can help. I was leaving the office Friday. I called myself taking Friday off, but I had to go to the office, and there was a lady that drove up, and I said, did you need some help? And she said, I'm coming from a battered marriage, and I'm new to the area. I don't know where to get help. My friend is allowing me to sleep in her car at night in her driveway. And I'm thinking to myself, does she not have room and you calling her a friend? Okay, that was kind of puzzling to me. But I said, okay, Growway doesn't do that, but if you need immediate assistance, so I got somebody from Homestretch, and they were able to get her in contact with a shelter to get some help. But several times a week, there's always somebody at the door, where a young lady had driven from Florida, 2 kids, and when there's a door and you can sit and go in. But when I came in the door that particular morning, you could smell where they hadn't had baths and stuff. And imagine coming all the way from Florida, trying to flee a marriage to Roswell. And I'm thinking to myself, all those other cities, you didn't stop. But we partnered with Family Promise and was able to get her some shelter, get her but a hotel room for a week until she got into the program. So then she was able to get into the program. There's a lot that goes on in Roswell that we don't see. And sometimes we have to take off our blinders to be able to see. But the good news is there are people, purple people I'm going to say, that are out there trying to help and do good. So all I'm going to say is continue to do the good work that you do, and whatever Growway can do to help you all do some of the work that you do, I'm going to say we are available, and I'm sure Shelley will bring it to the table to let us know what we need to do. And thank you for allowing me to be here, and I want to thank Reverend Dan for allowing me to say a few words, and also for my Growway members that came out to support me today. And thank you again.
Thank you so much, Ms. Bohannon. That's how you pronounce it, correct? Just McCoy. I apologize. In an effort to fulfill and further our vision and mission of this congregation and of the Zion Baptist, Groveway Baptist, we ask that our members and friends share of their time, treasures, and talents. With this, we will now take the offering. You may also use the Give Now option in the Breeze app. This month's 50/50 recipient is a Groveway community group. Any checks or Breeze donations specifically designated as 50/50 during the month of August will go to support their work.
We accept this sacred offering generously given by our beloved members and friends. May we and Groveway use it wisely and judiciously in service to our missions. And now we will do something based upon a type of dialogue that's called World Café. People are gathered in tables and will discuss a particular question. And although there are no fixed rules, we are in covenant with one another. We don't have much time, so please allow everyone a chance to express their opinion or idea if they wish to choose to express one. All, however, are required to listen to one another when they are not speaking. So we will do a few rounds. The first question you will discuss at your tables is a progressive voice needed in our community and in our world? Let me even paraphrase that a little bit more. Is a progressive voice or a new progressive voice needed in our community and in our world? And the choir folks will come and find a seat as needed. You'll have like 4 minutes. There will be other questions. We're going to get up and switch tables and all that fun stuff, but we are running behind. We are running behind. So we're going to stay where we are. Our second question: does UUMAN have a voice in our community and in our world? 3 minutes. One final question. How do we amplify our voice over the short term and long term? Not just in this room right now, but I mean over the long term. A few more minutes. I know you all like to chat and talk about it. And I did want to have time for people to share certain insights, but we are really pressed for time. Some people are waiting to have our playscape ribbon cutting, which is going to happen right after this service immediately. But if you have thoughts and things that came up during our discussion today, you feel free to contact me or take them to the program council or take them to the board of the congregation. And I'd love to chat with you personally about any ideas that you had. So with that, we will please rise in body or in spirit for the singing of our closing hymn, number 1018, Come and Go With Me. We're going to sing verse 2 only. Now let us extinguish our chalice together. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts till we meet again. Your voice is unique to you. There is no other like it. May your voice be heard. Our voice is unique to us. There is no other like it. May our voice be heard. May it be loud, may it be clear, and may it bring about the world we dream about. Now we will meet outside, exiting the back doors for the playscape ribbon cutting ceremony.